Alright, Market Analytics, we're back, guys. It's time to revisit the S&P 500, right? We're in the middle of an upside move. We're having an active bullish position here, and we're aiming at two major targets. The first one, which was, we have recycled that one, right? We've already used that level as a target before in a previous bullish campaign, which was successful, right? We've reached 3013. It was partially successful because our plan was to continue and move higher all the way to the next target, which was 31 spot. That never happened. And when price failed to break 3013 here and began to turn around, we actually got out. So at this point, having again an active position on the S&P 500 bullish position, we're aiming at 3013, right? We're not gonna ignore that level, had that proved itself to be a solid resistance. Later on, if price could be successful, basically we're gonna replicate the same bullish campaign we've had last time, right? Aiming for the same targets and gonna behave exactly the same. So if price is gonna fail to break 3013, we're out, right? We're gonna split because we might face the same behavior we've seen last time, right? This is a big resistance level, which is also makes it a very attractive price target for the S&P 500. To be honest, this time we feel that price will be successful breaking out. We think it's gonna be different this time. I want to show you why. It's mostly because what happened 3 weeks ago. Because the first time price, it was a month ago, right? A month and a half ago, when price failed to break 3013 and when we were using that level as a target, price turned around and started to have this downside correction. At the beginning, we thought this might be more serious, right? We thought price might even go all the way back to the lower section here, to the areas of 2730, where the previous, let's just call it the previous significant low is, right? But something quite interesting happened. When price was on the downside, it met 2904, right? That was the big test level. In order for price to actually make it to the other side, it had to break that level. It had to break that strong support. And you can see how things have ended up here, right? That level was too strong and it completely pushed against price to the point where price just, turned around, right? It turned back up. And on the way, it managed to cross back above 2958, which was a bullish sign in itself. Which is pretty, this is why we feel pretty comfortable sitting in a bullish position on the S&P 500. In fact, we allowed ourselves to adjust the stop loss level to 2920. So we're closing in with that stop loss level, still hiding below 2958 for protection. All right, but as you can see, closing in very quickly here on that 3013 level, and we're going to be ready to unload about 50% of the position at that point, maybe even 60%, but a significant portion is going to be out at that point. We might get back in, right? We might back that portion back in if price is going to be breaking out, right? It's going to be crossing 3013. It's going to, it's going to give us that weekly confirmation, maybe even a monthly confirmation. Then we'll be able to re-increase the position again, moving forward towards 31 spot. All right, guys, that's about that. It should be interesting to follow up on this one. That's what we'll do. S&P 500. That's about that for today. Forex Market Video Analytics. We'll be back tomorrow.